Hey everybody, it's Pam from Nana's Crafting Cottage, back with you finally. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to all my new subscribers as well as my returning subscribers. I have been sick for quite a while and I have my water with me. I have a cough lozenge in my mouth. Hopefully that won't be too noisy. And let's see what we can do. I did do a live on Rockin' Robin's Creative Corner the other day. I was all armed with my water and all that, and I did pretty good. If I have to clear my throat now and again, it's because the coughing, I'd rather clear my throat than cough. So anyway, it is good to be back. Like I said, not 100%, but I'm back. Today, I want to do a tab-bound tag journal. And if you're new and you haven't seen a tab-bound journal be put together, I will be showing that today. Pardon me. I am also using, and these are shrunk down. These are done 2 to a page and cut apart. This is, I am using the Lucy kit, and she adorable, from Paperomia. And I will link their shop below. It's on Ko-fi, and that is where you can find this adorable girl along with many other wonderful digitals out there that I have been using and showing you. But yeah, these pictures are just so darn cute. Like here it says, as she closed her eyes, she was kissed by yellow rays. Adventures of Lucy. Yeah, so that is what I'm going to use on here. But let's get going on the tab binding. Now I have all my pieces of washi tape all set to go. I've kind of marked on this first one where I want to place the first set of tabs. I'm going to go ahead and erase those. Okay. First of all, you need an even number of pages. Whatever you're going to tab bind, you need an even number of pages. I have 6. And the way we go about this, I'm going to be gluing my washi tape on as well because I don't know how well it is going to hold. So I'm going to do it halfway. I have cut these 1.5 inches long, and it was pretty easy because this is like a ruler type of washi. Now I'm going to put the first one here. Okay. And then the next one will be in the middle. Actually, I'm going to come down here first and then I can get the middle one figured out better. So I'm going to do this. I have done a tab binding with the Tim Holtz fabric washi, and you don't have to glue that. It's very, very, very sticky. This washi is just like regular. It's not super sticky or anything like that. So I opt to glue it so it does stay. So the first page, you just put 3 tabs. And it just decided to start raining. About 25 miles west of Portland. And so, yeah. It's raining right now. This is on a Friday morning. Okay, so there's my 3 tabs. I flip that over. Okay, the next page you do 2 tabs, one that will go in between here and here. So I line these up on my grid here, and that way I can tell where to put the 2. So the next 2 tabs. It's time consuming, but not hard. And it works really well. Okay, let's go in between there. Okay. Come back here. Okay, there. Let's take the next one. And I try to get as much on each side, you know, the same amount on each side as far as washi tape, but if it's not exact, it's no big deal. Okay, down into the center here. And once you get these first 2 rows or placements done, they're easier as you go on. Okay, this we flip over. We get it even on here. Okay, we're going to glue the first set of 3 down, or just fold it over if you're using a much stronger washi tape. So pull it over. And we'll do the same here. Nice and tight. And we'll pull it over here. Okay, so you'll have these 2 places open. All right. Pardon me. The next one will be 3. So I'm going to line these up on my grid and put the washi tape in the same places as the first 3. I hope that's clear enough. It's pretty self-explanatory. So we put it right there. Line it up with the other one. Okay. And we'll do the next one. I thought this washi would be kind of cute because there's so much yellow. There's sunflowers and other flowers in here. Lots and lots of yellow. But I thought it'd be awful cute. Okay, so we'll go right here. Don't move on me. All right. And then the next one. And I have 13 tabs. I counted them out. So for 6 pages, you would have 13 tabs. That makes it easier. And right there. Okay. Now we fold this over. We line it up with the other one. And we do the 2 tabs. And if they aren't exactly spaced, it's no problem. It works no matter what. Okay, there. And there. Okay. So you have the 3. Now the next page is 2 tabs. So we'll follow in between here. I hope everyone has been well. I tell you, last month my husband was in the hospital for a week and a half with heart arrhythmia and had a pacemaker defibrillator put in. We got through that, got him home, and things were kind of starting to, he was healing, but kind of starting to get back to a normal, semi-normal routine, let's put it that way. And then I ended up getting extremely sick. I mean, a cold like I've had no other. Oh, gee, it was awful. And, okay, so now we're going to flip this over, line it up, and we're going to glue the 3 tabs. Yeah, so I was down and out. I couldn't talk for over a week. I had a sore throat to begin with, and then it was just in my chest, and then coughing like crazy. Still have the cough, but not anywhere near like it was. About a week later, my husband got it. For a week and a half later, he got it. So he's healing. Still, his incision for his pacemaker defibrillator is all healed up, and everything's going well with that. Okay, 3 now. And that will be our last 3. You don't have to put any on the last page. Yeah, so he's still getting over it. We're both on antibiotics. I finally gave in and went to the doctor. I thought, oh, it's just a regular cold. If I go in, he'll just say, yeah, what you're doing, just keep doing it, and that'll be it. Well, he put us both, we both finally went. My husband kept after me and after me and after me. Go, go, go. Finally relented, and he put me on antibiotics. I said, you better go in too. So he was able to get in the same day. And so we have been on antibiotics. Strong stuff. So his ends on Sunday and mine ends tomorrow. But I tell you, this stuff is nasty. I was nauseated most of the time, coughing, couldn't sleep without sitting up in bed. Okay, this is the last page that you put tabs on, and I'll show you why. Okay, line this up, and we'll do the 2 tabs here and here. Get that lined up a little bit better. They're a little bit close, but it's not going to matter. Okay, here and here. Okay. Now on this last page, you just turn it over and do your last 3 tabs. Glue them down. That's all there is to it. But you have to have an even number of pages, otherwise it won't work right, and your last page will only have the 2 tabs and it won't hold it correctly. Okay, there and there. So there it is. There we are. Cool, huh? And when they open up, they lay down. Cool. All right. So that's the tab binding part of the project. Now what I wanted to do was put some music paper on here. Just kind of, just want to take some, let's see, I want it this side, and just tear it about here. This is really old music paper, so it's like butter. It just tears so nice. Let's get these edges off of here. And here. And I just want to layer some of this on here, just for something different. And let's see, we can go, I think I'll have to get rid of that part. All right. And I have distressed the edges. I have inked the edges, as you can tell. And I did do it with my Vintage Photo Distress Oxide. I didn't want to go any darker than that. So my first page is going to be her here. So I need to tear around for her to fit, of course. And I think I will use my tearing ruler here to do that. And I want her right about there. But I did want to have her name. And let me finish tearing it down here. There. And then I'll do it here. Like that. And take some off of here. Yeah, so I got the, if you've been following me for any length of time, you know that I have chickens. And they were out playing just fine this morning, and then I happened to look at the weather radar, and I was like, I think I better get them in, because otherwise it's going to be pouring out there before I can get out there. And I wanted to do this video. Let's see, how far in do I want to go there? Let's see, I think I'll go right about there. And I want to clip off a little bit on the corner, and I am not doing a huge measurement job here. I'm just doing. Get all my scraps out the way. That one went on the ground. Oh well, pick it up later. Okay, now Lucy, what should we do with you? I kind of wanted to put some music paper in the back, if I possibly could. I don't know if that's going to work right or not. Let's see. Maybe something like that. Okay. Take that. So I think And do that. And then do that. I think I'll put her over this direction. I think I'll do that with her. So let's ink this up here. And if you've followed me for any length of time, you know that I like to ink things. So there we go. This paper is so delicate that it just cracks and tears easily, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. Okay. Now this video will be coming out on a Monday, and I think it's supposed to be close to 80. After it being in the 60s today and rainy, it's supposed to be about 80 by that time. It has been a very nice, very cool spring. Wet. We have had some really nice days lately, like 70s, 60s. I mean, perfect weather. We did have a couple of 90s days, but that was early last month. I mean, it's been at least over a month since we've had the hot weather, which is fine with me. I mean, ugh, we do not do well in hot weather. Which is kind of funny because my husband, see, I wanted to do this direction, was born and raised in the desert of California. And I was born and partially raised in Idaho, which a lot of those parts get hot. The part I was born in, Grangeville, gets very, very warm. I know that I have a cousin in Boise, and it gets very hot there too. So I think it just depends. And it's high elevation where my where I was born. It's high, very high elevation. In fact, they don't even have irrigation because it rains there quite a bit in the summer. So they just go by what nature gives them. Okay, so here we are. That's kind of cute. Okay. And then I'll just decorate around. But I just mainly today wanted to come out and show you the tab binding and how I am going to start decorating this. Then when I get it all done, then I'll show you how she turned out. There's my first page. I will be punching, using a slot punch for the tops of the pages. So whatever goes there, it does not matter. I'm just going to try and keep it in the back of my mind that something is going right about there. So that will work out good. And I found these numbers. She looks like a 6-year-old, doesn't she? I don't know that I will put a number on the very first page. Yeah, I don't think so. But then I did tear out some of these botanicals. It's Botanical Ephemera. It's from a booklet from Amazon. But I just thought these flowers, or weeds or, you know, there's kind of a mixture of them in here. I thought I would use some of those. I don't really have a place on the front here, but I do have die cuts. Oh, and there's some yellow ones there too. I did a whole bunch of these. I just grabbed scrap paper and did these up. I have some smaller, brighter ones and some smaller, dark ones. And I just took all my dies that I have, whether they be from Sizzix, Tim Holtz, or off-brand, and just did a bunch of cutting. And I'm going to give some to a friend of mine. So I wanted to do a bunch. I'm going to do a bunch more. I still have some scrap paper and some regular cardstock that I want to do these in, either tall ones or small ones, or both. Yeah. But those containers, I think I got them at Ross for like next to nothing a long time ago. And I used to keep some other stuff in there, but then I had emptied them out. I have 2 of them. And I thought, why not put my die cuts in there? Do I want it over there? Her little eyes are so pretty. She's got green eyes, I think. Yep, green eyes. I think I'll put them on that side. Yep. And on my live the other day on Facebook, on another group, I showed what I do to glue little intricate things like this. I just take my silicone pad, I just put some glue on it, and I just move it around to get the different pieces glued. Get them good and gluey, and stick it on. It has been the easiest thing I have found to glue something like that on. Instead of sitting here, where's my other, oh, there it is, looking at me. Instead of sitting here trying to get all the intricate little spots, I just do it like this. I just figured that out, oh, a long time ago, when I was, not really when I was scrapbooking, but when I was just first starting to do paper crafting like this. Okay, we got Lucy. Okay, guys, now what picture do I want? Okay, I'm gonna tear the edges here on this one. And I won't keep you guys long right now. I just wanted to mainly show you the kit that I'm using and what I'm making. Here we go. Okay, so I want to put music paper as the backing on these pages. Because I think it looks neat. Just to kind of Let's see if I can try and balance that out. Okay, there. And I just wanted to make a bright, fun project. This is going to be my design team project for Paperomia. Yeah. Yep. That will work for me. So I'll go ahead and ink it up. So have you guys been working on any special projects or anything, or pardon me. I've just before now I've done a couple shorts on my YouTube channel, but each project, even though it was a tiny project, each one took me over a week to do. Because I just could not, I mean, I'd do a little bit and I would get tired and I'd start coughing and just felt lousy. So it was just a little bit each day to try and just keep into it and, you know, not lose any super momentum or anything. I was trying to keep it going as much as I could anyway. And last month, toward the end of the month, Robin from Rockin' Robin's Creative Corner on Facebook, I had just joined that group, so I want to get the bottom one torn there. Pardon me. I had just joined and I just shared a project, and she asked, oh, would you like to do a live video on my channel or on my page? And I was like, oh, I've never done that before, but okay. So, and then I got sick. And so it was like a few weeks to a month before I was supposed to do the live. So I didn't say anything until, you know, a few days beforehand. I said, I will do my very best. This is what I've been dealing with. So if you can stand me clearing my throat or coughing here and there, I'll do it. She goes, oh, just no, don't worry about it. Just do it. Okay. So I had what I wanted to do all figured out. So, yeah. That was helpful. So if you aren't a part of that Facebook group, go ahead and join. It is a lot of fun. And she has lives going, and I'm going to do another live video next month. Actually, she wants me to do one every month, because I told her, I said, wow, I've got that one under my belt. I want to do more. And so on my Facebook page, I want to do a live once a month also. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I was a nervous wreck, but I did. She said, you did wonderful. Okay, thank you. And then I, you know, started relaxing and enjoying what I did. It was a long video, but I wanted to do, she goes, that doesn't matter. Just do what you want to do. So I did. Okay. Got her on that page. So you see what I'm going to, you know, be doing on each page. It's about Lucy, and I'm going to be filling up the rest of these pages. I'm not going to keep you any longer than I have, but I just mainly wanted to show anyone new to this how to do the tab binding and how nice it comes out and how nice it lays. There we go. That is my video for today. I'm going to stop right there before I start coughing. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Give me a thumbs up and a comment. I love to hear from you guys. And I will see you again very soon. And I will be sharing what I've done or still doing in this little tab bound tag journal is what I'm going to call it. Okay guys, take care. See you soon.